Hey YouTubers, got another video review for you today. This one's from a company by the name of Steelcore. Yep, you guys have seen me do a review from this company before. I think it was last year or the year before. Well, I ordered some more, but because I've gotten more accessories to tie down and lock up, and I just wanted to share with you guys just how to use these new Steelcore straps. And they've come out with a new one that is basically like a bicycle type cable lock, except it's got the standard fabric with cable there in the middle, and you just use a padlock. And I'm going to show you that one first. And now before I show you how I hook everything up and secure it down, I just want to go ahead and state, I don't want any hate comments down below saying, hey, those ain't gonna keep a thief out. That's true. They don't make anything, any kind of lock, any kind of device that'll keep a thief out. If you've got a set of cutting torches, yep, you can get through these really easy. If you've got a set of cable cutters, yeah, I'd say if you sit there and chew on them for several minutes, you could probably get through these. But the whole idea behind any kind of lock is to not stop him from getting in. It's to make it harder for them to get in, because they can get into anything. And so I just wanted to clarify that. I don't care what brand it is, who makes it, there's nothing that can stop a thief. Now, I gotta say I'm lucky in the fact that both of my kayaks have a nice, heavy, thick, molded handle on the front and the back. And then now you can take and put just a standard padlock on there. Then you're good to go. Now nobody can get in that unless they cut it somehow. The standard Steelcore locks are made to lock the kayaks in a different way, and I'm going to show you that here just in a second. I've got the Steelcore 6-foot locking strap right here, and you can see that it has a built-in locking mechanism right in here, so you don't have to use a padlock for it. So I've been using these for a year or two now, and they work really well. And when you get it out of the box, it comes with this little Velcro piece that keeps it all nice and secure, and that way it's not a big loose strap dangling around your toolbox or wherever you keep these. Now, to secure the back of the kayak here, I'm going to use the 9-foot strap. And you want to kind of take this loop and loop it up under the rail, but on the other side of the kayak. I looped it around the back side, and then I brought it over and doubled it over just like this. And then what you want to do next is you want to take and open the lock. You want to take the strap, and once it's fed through, now you can take and pull the lock up higher where it's easier for you to work with. Once you've got it cinched down to the desired amount of pressure, then you just lock it over, and it locks in place. You can see all that I did was just double the cable around them. Up on the other side, there's a loop right here on this bar, and then there's just a loop right there on that bar, and it just goes over double across the top. And then right in here is the lock, and the way that it fastens is there's a little push button right in here, and that little push button releases it. So when you mash down, you can see that little tab sticks out through that hole right there, and while it's unlocked, you can get in and out of it. But once you take the key out and lock this little locking mechanism, then you can't push this lock in no more, and it's secured. And I know what you're saying, well, couldn't somebody come and push it from the back going forward? Well, that's why you take another one and lock the front, and while it's right here on the skinny part of the boat, you're not going to be able to push it forward, you're not going to be able to push it backwards. So it's locked into place, and there's not a whole lot of pressure just on one strap. That pressure is kind of split between the two straps, so you don't have as much weighing down on that plastic in one certain area. And also, let's say you don't have a kayak trailer. Let's say you're mounting this on top of the roof rack on your vehicle. It would mount on here the same way. The Steelcore strap would loop up underneath the bar on your vehicle, come up the other side, and then you would just cinch it tight right here and lock it in place. and you know, it's not going to be able to slide forward or backwards because you're going to have one in the front and one in the back, and you know, you're just going to make a thief mad. And so anyways, if you don't have a real strong handle like I showed you right here on the back, then that's how you're going to mount it. Me, I'm probably going to put an extra one here on the back just to slow them down. Make a loop, bring it right over the top, unlock the locking mechanism right there, and once it comes out the bottom right there like that, and get it right where you want it. Now if for some reason you can't pull the buckle up to the top, and you know, you've got the metal buckle up against the kayak, they make, it's basically like a little buckle protector. I don't know how well you guys can see that or not, but it just slides in behind that buckle to keep it from digging into your kayak or whatever. It just installs with Velcro just like this. And so when you go to cinch it tight, now there's no metal touching your kayak. But you know, if you can, try not to have the metal touching it, even with the strap on there, you know, just to be safe. So what I like to do is, if all possible, I like to pull the strap to where the buckle is up here, not touching anything, so there's no chance of it rubbing anywhere. And then once you get it where you want it, then you just cinch it down. Now it does not have to be crazy tight, just snug, you know, just put a little pull on it, and then just take and close that lid. And then what you do next is just take your keys and lock them up. I suggest whenever you order your Steelcore locks that you get them all keyed the same way, so you don't have a bunch of different keys. That's kind of aggravating. So it does come with 2 keys, and you know, it's very simple. You just lock them right here on the actual mechanism, and then it's that simple. Now you're locked. Now you can't press in on that button and pry that open. It's already locked in place. So it locks and unlocks, very simple, and you know, doesn't take long at all to lock it up. So there you go. And now, since it's all locked here in the front and it's locked here in the back, there's no way that I can push it forward or backward. See, it's not going to go anywhere. I can't push it out the back because it's hooked in the narrow spot of the kayak, and you can't push it any further. And then if I try to push from the back going forward, you can see it'll slide up about 6 inches, but it's locked into place, and it's just going to make it difficult for them to get in there and steal that. Now I've got like a 50 quart Siberian cooler that I keep on my kayak trailer. I have a bicycle lock on this side, and on this other side that's hard to get to, I took and routed a Steelcore strap up and down around the bottom of the frame of the trailer and in around this real thick steel, and I just wrapped it up through the handle there on the cooler. So when you open the cooler up, I just took that Steelcore strap and wrapped it several times around that handle, and then positioned this locking mechanism out of the way and locked it up. And that way it'd be real hard for a thief to get any kind of tool in there to cut that, or you know, to get in there to have access to it. You can use these straps for anything. Here's just a few ideas here on the back: bicycling, water sports, hunting, outdoors, snowboards, equipment, kayaking, marine tools. You know, even another idea would be to hook your generator to it, keep it from getting walked off, and you know, a lawnmower. If you've got a riding mower, you could hook it. You know, if you got a gas grill, you could hook this to your patio. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Appreciate everybody watching my videos every week, and you know, make sure you hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Have a good one.